What's going on, guys? Thank you so much for jumping into this video / broadcast today. My name is Danny Coldblood, aka Music Video. Thank you guys all for joining. So, as you may know from the title, this is the second episode of Hunting with the CODEWALKER program, and we have a confirmed release date finally for a Red Dead Redemption. How do you say two? You know, two. It's amazing. I can't fucking believe it. Finally. The other week I posted a video that was I thought was a good lead on a RDR2 release date. I was skeptical, but it was Amazon Mexico had a date, and it wasn't your typical like December 31st of 2018. It actually had a date, so I went into that and talked about, you know, the article and stuff. But now we can go ahead and show you guys the confirmed release date for RDR2. So let's start off the episode by doing and showing that. So this is a screenshot from the Instagram for Rockstar, and I was completely friggin' thrilled. I went on to go ahead and post on Instagram, you know, the news that I was going live with Bully last night, and I seen that, and I said, what the hell? There's no way. There's a real release date confirmed by Rockstar. So it looks like Red Dead Redemption 2 is coming out October 26th. Guys, go get your pre-orders in. I hope there's going to be a special edition. Let me know what you guys think. Are you going to get it? If there is, how much are you willing to pay? What if it's an expensive one? What if it's like one of those like $175 ones? You know what I mean? Let me know what you guys think on that. Thank you guys all for jumping in live. The reason why we do this live is because a lot of you guys have areas in the game that you want to check out and investigate. So let's go ahead and talk about CODEWALKER. Basically, what CODEWALKER is a program created to where you can basically just search around the whole entire game. And you can go through walls, floors, you could change the time, anything. It's really an amazing, very amazing program. So what I wanted to do was start off kind of where we were getting close to the end of episode 1 with Hunting with CODEWALKER. We checked out the Bahama Mamas Club. Now, most of you guys have seen this and know what this is and where it is, but how many of you guys, you know, besides the ones that were in the last episode, how many of you guys actually seen the inside of it? So thanks to you guys that were in the chat saying, hey, go check it out, there's an interior, let's look at it, whatever. So we were able to go ahead and do that, and that was the first time I ever was able to see the inside of this place. So I figured that would be a nice treat. Let's start off by checking out the interior of this, and I'll be paying close attention to the chat, and let's see what you guys want to look at and everything, and I'll do my best to accommodate. So let's go ahead and give shout outs and love to everybody that joined up with us today. We have Choice Love, thanks for jumping in. We have Kairos Power. Be good out there, guys. He's a moderator and he's a strict one. Thanks for jumping in, Kairos. We have Sick Bastard. What's going on? I'm glad that your wiener is huge. Thanks for letting us know that. Rocky91, thanks for jumping in. Rosaline Rose, how you doing? Thanks for jumping in. Karma Woods, what's up, buddy? Jack Jones, nice to see you again, bud. Chiliad Mystery PI, what's going on, bud? Thanks for jumping in. I want to let you guys know, I'm going to be completely honest, just like I was last time. I am not the best person to consult with about CODEWALKER. I am learning. I don't know how to do every little thing that this program is able to do. And it could do basically anything you want it to when it comes to the files and all that stuff. So basically, I know how to do the basics. And but that's good enough. It's good enough for, you know, what... You know, I'm a console gamer. I like to hunt on the game in-game. I think that that's the way you know, that best suits me and the way I do things. I like to go ahead and do in-game trials and errors and searching and stuff. But since I do have a decent PC now, and I want to be able to use and utilize some of the stuff that PC people can do. And CODEWALKER is an amazing program just for the simple fact that knowing the basics can get you into places that you can't normally get into, and you can no-clip and check out things. You can click on something and find out what the coding string of it is. We were checking out the spider webs that show up for only 1 hour in-game last time. So it's still beneficial, even with the limited knowledge that I have on it. So thanks for jumping in. If I can't do something that you want to do, I apologize, but I'll try to learn about it more and get better involved with the program so I can produce better CODEWALKER streams when I do those. So, with all that said, let me light up my cigarette. Sounds like a Sublime kind of, light me up that cigarette and I'll slap shoes on my feet. Alright, let's get into it, guys. Start thinking of locations that you guys want to check out. Last time we checked out the UFOs. The Fort Zancudo UFO is really detailed inside. It's pretty cool. If you guys want to see anything, or we can even go to Fort Yankton, let me know. Tell me in the comments. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and show off a little bit of a recap of what we did last time. A little bit of a recap, I guess. The Bahama Mama. Let's go ahead and see what's inside. So walking through the front doors, if they were open, we would see nothing. We can't get in. What the hell's going on? Oh! I lied. So, no smoking. No smoking. Alright. Guess I gotta go outside and wait until my cigarette's done. Ha! Fuck that. Alright, let's go see what we got inside here. Bahama Mamas West. Where's Bahama Mamas East? Mandatory code check. I've heard rumors. Ooh, man. The eye is watching me. I've heard rumors of the Yellow Jack Inn over Sandy Shores having Nico's jacket at the coat check inside. I'm not too sure if that's actually true. I didn't really follow up on it much, but there is a rumor about that. Maximum occupancy is 240 people by order of the fire marshal. So, we checked out the closet. Most of you guys spend a lot of your life in that. Oh, man, I'm hitting it hard. We got the Vanilla Unicorn with a July 2011 date on the calendar. Interesting enough. We got some Magazinos. Tats Mags. Magazines. Sale for $3. If that's the price of admission, that's like the cheapest club I've ever seen. Not that I go clubbing or anything, guys. I don't go clubbing. But in my prime, in the old days, I might have bopped my head around a little bit, you know. How do you say? Jiggy with it is. Alright, guys. So we got Neon. We got a new vehicle recently in the game, right? See these neon lights and stuff? The new vehicle is the Fister Neon, and that was actually foreshadowed for you that don't know. There's a new radio station, Blonded, and Blonded talked about the Fister Neon well before the car was even announced to be released, and now it's available on GTA Online. So that's just another example of how Rockstar foreshadows yet again, constantly. You're in for a good time from 10 p.m. until 1 a.m. 2, 4, 1. I wonder if that's, you know, they tell you time frames, you know, what, you never know if they're foreshadowing again, if there's something that happens within those times, you know, maybe, I don't know why they cut this content out. They have this whole place done, and it's pretty bitchin' inside, if you ask me. I think it's cool. I don't know why they cut this out of the game. Every Friday, all hands on decks with resident Tony Aravis. Interesting. You guys in the chat, what are you guys saying over there? We got Kim F that's jumping in. How you doing, Kim F? Thanks for jumping in, buddy. I should look inside the house. Sick bastard wants me to look inside the house that Trippy did a video on with bleeding windows. I don't know if I caught that video. I'm not too sure exactly what location that is, bud. I was just talking with Trippy, like, literally, like, every single day this week. We're trying to get together for a live stream soon, so hopefully you guys can enjoy a co-op stream with me and Trippy. Commentaries coming up hopefully soon. We've been trying every day. We were supposed to do one last night, but yeah, let me try to see if I can figure that out without taking too much time out of the broadcast to find that location. If you know exactly where it is, that'd be easier. Rosalind Rose has cotton flag in the sky there. Yes, nice. Good eye, good eye. Rocky91 wants to look at the location of the Cry Cave. Interesting. What's up, Russ Hunt? How you doing, buddy? I can go web hunting, Karma Woods, and I have done that off camera. I have not found a third web yet. If you want to count that Ludendorff web a web, then I haven't found the fourth web yet. But this poster really caught my eye, if you will, last time I was here, and this is one of the reasons why I wanted to come and show off this club again at the beginning of this stream. Don't let Rockstar fool you. I am not grabbing for straws here. This is how Rockstar hides clues. If you look closely, if you guys ever seen the movie The Number 21 with Jim Carrey, you'll understand exactly what I think Rockstar played on here. But anyway, direct from San Fierro, so they're tying to Rockstar's past, and we know that anytime we see something from Rockstar's past, it's most likely relevant to a clue of some sort. They love utilizing their past. We see this, these sun rays coming out. All this interesting, artistic value in the picture. We have these X's as well. But look at her name, Miss Terry. Say that 10 times fast, and I'm not saying it's a tongue twister. I'm saying, what is it going to sound like when you actually say it out loud? Miss Terry. Miss Terry. Mystery. 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 I'm telling you guys, first Friday of each month, me and Illuminati have been doing a little mini-series called Missing Links, because we're onto something and it leads to a couple other topics within the mystery, and it's going to conclude into a very good perspective of things. But, okay, one of the things that we covered in the first episode, we've only done 2, and I think we might be doing the next one, episode 3, on Monday, just to let you guys know a little bit in advance. We're aiming for Monday. But we talked about the mission Predator. And in the beginning of that mission, you start off in Trevor's house with Michael and Trevor, and they're talking. And they go over certain days of the week. He's like, oh, maybe Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays for meditation and yoga, and Tuesdays, and whatever the hell the exact things were. But it kind of was like, huh, is that another foreshadow? Is Rockstar telling us what days of the week we should be utilizing different things? Yoga is suspicious. It's only in 2 locations. It's on Gordo, which ties to Rockstar's past as well, with Red Dead Redemption, and even Bully, as we found out last night with the broadcast. But we'll get into that later. And at Michael's house, we can do yoga. It's kind of weird. What exactly is it for? Was that a layout of what we need to do on what days? Well, now we have something very specific with days of the week as well. First Friday of each month. Well, we do know that the months and everything do play a key role, as the right moon solstice, the right exact requirements have to be specifically met for the Easter egg at the observatory to happen, where the plate has the sun symbol on it from the moon casting the shadow from the observatory monuments, that obelisk, onto that plate. So we know that specific days of certain times of the year are key when it comes to secrets and Easter eggs, especially the more in-depth ones. Is this something? It says mystery, and then it tells us first Friday of each month. Could that be a huge lead that we're not taking advantage of? I don't know. That's why I'm doing these streams. If we find stuff that's interesting, maybe the community can decide what they want to work on and what they don't want to work on, what they want to trial and error in the game, what they don't. Maybe something can come of it. I'm just here to help. But that's my opinion on it for sure, guys. I really think there's something up with this damn poster. They're gonna save all the gingers, so I'm cool. All right, Rosaline. Nice comment. And oh, nice comment, Karma. I like that comment. He says she's also from GTA 4, so that does go back to Rockstar's past yet again. Very interesting, man. Very interesting. Wait a minute. Was she in the comedy club? Is that who she was, Karma? Was she the one that was talking about, like, the spacemen and the cowboys? And it was like a little comedy act. She's sitting at, like, a stool. She's talking about swinging through life, and it actually led to a mystery within GTA 4. The whole swing. You go into a playground area, and the swing, you walk right in front of it, and it'll, like, smack you and throw you, like, halfway across the map. I wonder if that's the same girl. I really do. Karma Wood says that he hopes I find something in this live stream. I hope I find something too, buddy. Trust me, I'm always eager for new leads and clues. And hopefully, the participation from the chat will help us out, as you guys might have places you want to see investigated. We can go ahead and check those places out. Maybe they will hold some relevance within the Chiliad mystery. Alright, doesn't seem like there's anything over there. What kind of damn image is that? Speed up a little bit. Alright. What else do we got here? I mean, we did a pretty in-depth look at this place last time, and I mean, I didn't see too much that I wanted to go into, except for that poster. That was a main deal that caught my eye. Check thy Chiliad missile hatch. You know what, Chiliad Mystery PI, I would love to, and I think there's a way you can do that. Right here you see it says DLC level. There's apparently a way, unless they didn't update the program yet. There's a way where you can activate any one of the DLCs that have came out in the game, so you can basically play or roam around as that DLC is the latest DLC, you know, the active one, the way it was when that update came out. So you can even check, you know, different segments of time. It's awesome. But first of all, I'm not sure exactly how to make that happen, and you might just have to click on it. I might just, you know, might be easy. But I don't see anything past Christmas 2017. So maybe they're working on it. Maybe there's an update coming out soon, which I'll obviously have to download. But we don't see anything here. I don't see anything with Doomsday on it yet. So unfortunately, I'm not sure if I'll be able to check that out for you. But that's a damn good request. Very, very good, because that's something we really need to check out. And I've been talking about scheduling a day of the week for each different live stream that I've started. I've started a lot of game playthroughs like Bully and all that stuff. I want to go ahead and set a certain day of the week for each live stream, so at night we do a couple hours of each and get them all wrapped up. So in time for RDR2, we could be finishing Red Dead Redemption and the End of Nightmare, and then get right into it and have everything wrapped up, you know, previously. But the one thing that I want to mention with that is, how do I explain this? Okay, I'm trying to think of the best way to explain this and the way I want to bring it out. I'm looking for teams. Basically, if you guys remember, I also had one of those streams called the GTA 5 Journey to 110%. I've talked about it previously in videos where me and others believe that there could be a way to get 110% in the game, and also maybe 100% online means something. And I've had videos showing what people and what I think would be a good way to show Rockstar you 100% online. I'm looking for teams for people on the Xbox and the PlayStation to help me with really going over areas of the game, especially the Doomsday heist. I want to clear out my Rockstar editor clips, and I want to start fresh with the Doomsday heist and record everything with the Rockstar editor as I play through areas that you can only access while in the Doomsday heist, like areas that you can only go to by doing those missions. Then go into the editor, kind of like we're doing with CODEWALKER, and really examine and take a close look at all that stuff. So if you guys want to be dedicated to help me really do that, we can even get the criminal mastermind, awards and stuff. Let me know if you're interested. Leave your gamer tag or PSIDs in the stream or comments, and it'll be something that we can get going sooner than later. What else is in here? No alcohol. What does that say? I can't even read that. Ranium line. I don't know what the hell that says. So we have a whole DJ area here. There was a lot of interesting look at that. Untitled 1, Planet 09, Concrete, Untitled V3. What the hell is this? Future Techno Tropica Sound Clash, Mercury Mass. Look at that. And you know what, dude? That's why I like this program. I don't think I've ever seen, and I look at this stuff in the game when I play. I don't think I've ever seen this vinyl cover in the game. I've seen a lot of them repeat themselves, as you guys, I'm sure, have as well. I don't remember seeing this. Interesting. Very interesting. What's up, Paul Curie? Thanks for jumping in. Appreciate it, buddy. Try to slow down the movement a little bit. What else can we look at? We know that music's a key part in this mystery. Lowrider. And that's why I'm willing to take a look at these vinyl covers that are kind of hidden. Underground cookie collections. This is interesting stuff, guys. It really is. Lowrider. Do you think that could have been a foreshadow to the Lowrider DLC, basically, with Lamar Davis and such? You never know. This place is not accessible in the game, so really interesting stuff here. Alright, so I think we got an idea here. Everyone's kind of got the point with the Bahama Mamas. Where do you guys want to take a look at next? I have a couple places that would be cool, but obviously, I'd like to hear what you guys want to look at and take a view at. So can I look at the haircut place with the tsunami photo stuff? Karma wants to know. Yeah. Paul Curie, I just went over that before you jumped in, buddy. The Doomsday heists, interiors. There's DLC stuff right here. And the last one that we can access is 2017 for the Christmas update. So, no, I do not have access to the Doomsday heist interiors yet. But I'm sure that they're going to add it in, and when they do, I will be sure to go ahead and download that and do a premiere showing of the code walking hunt as it comes out. The Barbershop, okay. So this is a pretty good location. Good good request over there by Karma. This is the barbershop. And it's funny, you know, it says auto parts. And I don't really want to get into that, you know. But this ties to Red Dead Redemption. And when I do the Red Dead Redemption stream, we'll hit that and talk about it. There's a lot of stuff that I didn't look at until GTA 5. I never really looked closely at video games. I didn't really realize that it's somebody's art. You know, it's these developers that create the game. It's their art. This is their you know, creativity. Just like if you know, I'm a musician. Just like when I show somebody my music, I want them to hear all the hard work and little things I put in there that you might not hear unless you were really listening. They want us to see and discover all their little clues and stuff that they've hidden in the game, guys. There's stuff that I found in Red Dead Redemption after, you know, being involved in the mystery in GTA 5 that's never been found as far as I know. It's not posted on YouTube. There's a lot, I mean, Easter egg, like real deal, like shit. So I'm not like holding out on it for any reason. I'm just going to wait till I do the Red Dead Redemption broadcasts, and you guys will be in for some treats when I do that for you guys. So, anyway, let's go ahead and take a look inside of the Barbershop. The Barbershop. We have Bubbles, and Policia, and Pac-Man. Pac-Man. Alright, so ooh, what the hell's going on in here? Am I back in the Bahama Mamas? It's like raves. If you guys are prone to epilepsy, maybe you should not watch this, The Hunt of the Barbershop. Anyway. I like that we have the Vinewood sign. And then a play on, you know, real life history as well as the Rocketeer. Vinewood Land. And LA Noire. And what he's talking about the tsunami is right over here, guys. Normally you would have to stand in the doorway and shoot this little radio out of the way. And maybe even the first aid kit so you can get a good look. But, where is it? Why can't I see it as good? Maybe I'm just not. Did it not make it? Did they add? Okay, no, here it is. Here it is. If you guys take a look, you could see the city of San Andreas, right? It's obvious that this is San Andreas or a makeshift version of it. But look at this in the background, man. It's a tsunami wave. A huge friggin' wave of water just coming towards the city. Is that a foreshadow, another one yet by Rockstar showing us that there's going to be inevitable doom? Or was it kind of just leading and hinting towards the Doomsday update? Or is there still something more yet to happen? Are we going to get hit with a natural disaster? Remember, in the coding, there was avalanche.env, which we believed was environment. So, and I do remember the creative director and stuff for Rockstar, you know, for GTA 5, talking about how people will never find all the Easter eggs, and they're so obscured in the game. And then they also, when they were talking about the release of the game, I remember the hype before the game ever came out. You know, there was a couple of main things that they were stressing and hyping, and that, you know, one of those was you could switch to 3 characters. That was a big deal when this game was coming out, being able to swap between 3 protagonists. But then there was other stuff like avalanches and things like that. I remember like thinking, oh my god, that's gonna be so cool, like Battlefield, but in Grand Theft Auto with you know, destructible environments or whatever. But then we never really seen that, did we? We don't have an avalanche that we can really induce or anything like that happens that we know of, right? That we know of. It's in the coding. Maybe somebody that can use CODEWALKER better than me can fucking look into that. But I'm thinking that there's so much more that we just have to find or trigger, activate. The clues are there, man. The clues are there. There's a lot of interesting pictures in here as well. Is there any locations that you guys want to see that we couldn't normally get to? So we can utilize the features of CODEWALKER that I can basically do for you at the fullest. You know, we can clip through walls, we can look at inside of the UFOs, we can go underwater, we can go to North Yankton. If not, that's okay too, but I really would like to not waste anybody's time. I want to get the best that we can out of this episode. Each time that we do CODEWALKER, I really want to go into places that we normally can't get into. Oh, you know what's really interesting about this place as well? Props to you, Karma, for bringing up this location to search. Does this not, like, make you think of Back to the Future? Like the Almanac, right? Baseball's most famous or most fabulous legends. Read their stories. I don't know. It kind of like reminds me of the Almanac from Back to the Future. Cloak and Swagger. Liberty Cox. Is the sun setting on Vinewood? Beach issue. We had the beach bum update. I don't know. There's some interesting stuff sometimes just laying around. Living the high life. We know that the high life is interesting when it came to one of the updates as well, one of the DLCs. And we got the Ferris wheel right here, right? The Eye. And we also have one in Bully that I didn't know about until yesterday. I'll get more into that soon, guys. There's so many references in this game that lead to Bully, including even parts of the biggest Easter eggs that have been solved so far, like Bigfoot and the Beast, where Bigfoot is actually Jimmy Hopkins from Bully, and so much more. Stay tuned for a video. It's not going to be a live stream, a video coming out where I show you guys exactly what I'm trying to say. You got the observatory on the wall. Interesting. Doesn't that look like the poop emoji? I'm sorry. Completely off topic, but that looks like the friggin' poop emoji, if you ask me. Maybe we could take a look at the Humane Labs. Whatever you guys want, you know. Just a chilled, laid-back stream. Taking a look a little closer into the interiors and stuff within CODEWALKER and Grand Theft Auto 5. Don't be a loser. Play lottery. Huh. Oh, I was hoping there was going to be something in that safe. You guys see that? Let me slow it down. There we go. There's a safe here. And I was like, oh, what's inside the safe? Is it going to be a play on the Jigsaw movie, right? Your child is safe and whatever he says. Nope. Nothing's in the safe. No money. No drugs. No alcohol. No fetuses or heads. What a letdown. Talking about fetuses and heads, right around the corner we have the so-called Infinite 8 Killer's house. And he's got some weird shit in bottles as well. Look at this color-coded little 4-week planner. Could this mean anything? Let's take a look at that, actually, while we're here. And, then I'll take a look at the chat, see what you guys have been saying. And if there's any other locations that you guys want to visit. Where is it? It's like I can always find it when I said this last time. I can always find it when I don't want to. I really don't, you know, care if I find it or not. Then when I'm actually looking for his house, it's a pain in the butt. There we go. It's funny because these two roads that he's, that this house is on, is this it? No. The two roads that he's on is actually, directly from Red Dead Redemption as well. Armadillo and Chalice Springs Avenue. Where the hell is his house? There we go. Here we go. This is interesting. Why are these here? It's like we're doing a triathlon. Huh. Anyway. Infinite 8. Killer. There will be 8. We got that location, which is kind of like the tip of the map, the top map. 8 is just infinity stood up. Then we have these bottles. And last time I tried to click on them, because you can click on items in the game. And, how do I do that? Selection, mouse. So you can click on items, like, see, I can click on whatever I want to, and get the code file and see what it's named in the coding and stuff. But, for some reason, these guys, these jars with these weird-ass whatever, I don't know if they're aliens, body parts, what these are, but these little jars cannot be clicked on. I cannot click on them. Isn't that interesting? And I've tried. Trust me, I've tried. I just want to see what they're named. Is it like Alien Uranus? Beam me up your bottle of gunk. What's it called in the code? I don't know. Couldn't get an answer. But I think that's interesting as how that we can't get an answer. Go away, Merle Abrams. You're a wrong... What? You're a wrong... I don't know if I've ever seen this, dude. Maybe it's in the game and I just don't realize. I haven't paid attention enough. But what the... I don't remember ever seeing this on the back of the house. Go away, Merle Abrams. You're a wrong... A wrong-un? Or a wrong UN? UN exclamation point. What does that... You're a wrongin'. You're a wrongin'. I'm trying to talk like a hick and think like a hick. Would I say that? I don't know if I'd ever say that. You're a wrongin'. What? And why is there some white 8s and some black 8s, but then the words are like red? You're a wrongin'. You're a Ron Gun? Ron Gun? I don't know, man. Maybe it's nothing. I'm just thinking too much into it. Maybe not. I don't know. That's interesting to me. We do have the UFO directly above the hippie camp, which is over here as well. I brought up in the the missing link episodes me and Illuminati have been doing. I've been talking about this a lot. A lot of clues to the Bigfoot and the Beast as well. Look at that. Why is that in Trevor's house? That's exactly the same wolf face that's on the damn back of the wolf's jacket, dude. I mean, the Beast's jacket. And on one of the jackets Trevor can buy. And I think it's very suspicious. I thought I seen a spider web for a second. I was like, what? But it's just a broken mirror. Whoa. Trevor has some interesting stuff in his house. We got any porno magazines up here, Trevor? What do you got in your room? I'm always down to look at a nice titty. All right. What is that? A turd? Just like a turd in the closet, just sitting there, or is that a dildo? What is that? The hell? Anyway, let's go ahead and see what you guys think. Oh, let's take a look at this carnage really quick first. It's interesting that the house is already trashed. So you can see exactly like what point in time the game was like froze, right? This isn't the early days of Trevor's house. This is after they broke his... Wait, did they? No. It seems that his statue is just fine of impotent rage. One of the interesting things that I've looked at before is this Carnage article. Pretty cool. Alright, like I said, let's see what you guys are saying, because it's hard to read the chat and play at the same time. So let's take a moment to see what the chat's been saying. Alright. Anything look different at night? This is a good way to check out shadows too. Rockstar really does utilize shadows, and sometimes they are revealing of things. So this program is really cool. You can really do a lot with it. Let's see what you guys have been saying. I'll light up a cigarette and we'll broadcast a couple more minutes of this, and then you know, there's a lot more coming to the channel very soon. So, let's see, where did I leave off at? We got Leonard Demons in the house. What's up, buddy? Thanks for jumping in. Rosaline is telling Paul Curie that the Avengers can be seen under Chiliad online. They can also be seen on my titty. You guys see that? Just so happens I'm wearing an Avengers shirt right now. I actually wore it last night, that's why I had this zipped up. But hopefully you guys didn't put two and two together, that I don't change my clothes often. Kind of just woke up and jumped on broadcast again. That's dedication, man. That's dedication. Russ Hunt says, can you get up to those two mentors / UFOs? I can take a look at the UFOs, Russ Hunt. Yes. Alright, we'll take a look at them. Karma Wood says, Rockstar loves to go back to the future. Yes, they do. Melvin V. Below the ground in the center of the city, there are a lot of interiors from online and some unused. Maybe you can find things there. Right now, I'm not on PC, so I can't give you the location. Yeah, you're right. And yeah, that's a good idea. We'll go search the city a little bit for some underground textures. They do have, like the movie theater under the 10 cents or 10 penny theater, whatever that was called, by the mural. Like, underground is where the theater actually is. That's where you go when you walk into the movie. That's interesting. Paul Curie wants to see if there's an interior to the pet store. Yes, yes. I think it's called Ark. That's good. Yes, we'll take a look at that. How many Bigfoots are there in every Rockstar game? Enough. The Ark of Noah, clear reference. Yes, yes, definitely. Don't be a bully. Jurgen, you're typing that in the wrong comment on the wrong video. You got my secret message, I see. Thank you. There's probably going to be Bigfoot in Red Dead 2, Karma, yes. A bone trail and unicorns and DeLoreans. Absolutely. Melvin V says the calendar in that 24/7 shop shows colors of the new murals. Yeah, it did. Those little dots. Good one. Nice observation on that, bud. We have requests to explore the prison. Nice, we'll do that. What's going on, L? Thanks for jumping in. What's up, Captain K-Man? Am I looking to go to Vinewood Walk of Fame with the Codewalker? Nah, maybe. I'm not sure if there's anything in the walk over there. I'm not sure. Maybe we could take. I mean, it doesn't hurt. What's going on, Mr. IV Vision? I thought Dibs Gaming was gonna jump in and say hi. Maybe he's in the stream. He's just not talking. If you're out there, Dibs, shout out to you, man. You're a good hunter. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the 2 UFOs while we're here, and then we'll go to the prison while we're here as well, as requested by the live stream chat. Let's make it daytime, and then I'll explain why. We're gonna go to nighttime shortly after. Speed things up a little bit. Alright. Oh, you know what? Let's show off one thing really quick, too. A discovery by Dibs Gaming, since we brought him up. Right over here. Very interesting discovery. You guys know the locations of this game. You guys know where we are. And you know what we're not near. You'll see what I'm saying in a second. Look at this building. Okay. H.J. Silos. Galileo Park. We are not at Galileo Park. We are nowhere near Galileo anything out in this area. Why does it say H.J. Silos on this sign here? What is going on with this area? There is some weird shit in the surrounding area as well. Me and Dibs were hunting and taking a look close by. You can enter certain, like, I don't know if these are like little barns or little mills or whatever these things are, but which one was it? It had a ladder inside and everything. And you can climb the ladder and all this shit, dude. It was really, really interesting. I'm not finding it right now, but yeah, this area is just very... Oh, here it is. This area is really, you know, it's kind of odd, and the fact that it says H.J. Silos, Galileo Park, very interesting. But yeah, here's a train car, stuff on the damn shelves here, and you can even climb up this little ladder here, man. Kind of go into the top area up here. It's kind of weird. So yeah, wanted to go ahead and point that out. Dibs found that, and I think it's very friggin' interesting, to say the least. Let's go ahead and find this damn UFO. No, Captain, I never heard them say that. When you get the characters together, you know, Michael, Trevor, Franklin, when you get them all together, they do say some pretty interesting shit sometimes. Alright, so directly above the hippie camp, you can see this UFO. Now, I brought this up in the last episode as well, but it doesn't hurt to recap. First of all, some interesting things I want to bring up. These weird egg-shaped things on top. Then we got these, like, little antennas, right? We know frequency, sound, big deal. Space Docker. Even peyotes with, like, the orcas, right? But look at the color, the way it looks at night. It starts to glow. And the eggs start to glow as well. And it seems to happen, like, prime time between, like, 12 at night and 4 in the morning. If you look at it directly from below, kind of looks like an eye, doesn't it? Can that be one of the clues? See the eye? I would like to go ahead and inspect the UFO that Michael gets abducted in. I would love to figure out how to do that. We can go inside of this UFO a little bit. There's really not much to see. But one of the things I did bring up last time is how closely related this UFO is to the one underwater. I would like to count these antennas. Honestly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 little antennas on top of the hippie camp UFO. If we go underwater, where the hell is it? Sometimes, oh, there we go. Sometimes it's a bitch to find this guy. But as you guys can see, the underwater UFO, it seems to do the same thing, right? Daytime, it's, you know, whatever. Shadows play an effect on it as well. Then when you go to a certain time at night, especially when it's covered in a shadow, you can see how those colors are prominent within this one. Makes you believe that these two UFOs are definitely related to each other. Let's see how many antennas are on top of this one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have 14 antennas. These two UFOs are the same craft, in my opinion. Not literally, but I'm saying the same model or whatever, you know, same model number, like a vehicle, like a Ford F-150. This is another Ford F-150. It's another one. One thing I wanted to show you guys that I showed last time as well is when I was looking into this a little bit deeper. Look at this weird shit that we see on the closed door of where you would get like beamed up, right? We change it from, you know, day to night, and you can kind of see how odd this kind of looks. Very interesting in my opinion. Almost kind of got this like lightning bolt look, right? It's got that same kind of like colored pencil, like you know, artistic look, and you know the mural has that kind of same look too, with like the X's on the mural and stuff. So this is a pretty interesting situation. The antennas are the same number on both UFOs. And just to show you guys, and actually I want to find out for myself, let's take a look at the Mount Chiliad UFO. Let's see how many antennas are on that bitch. We can't get too close to this guy though. Isn't that kind of strange? Even in a program like this, once you get close to it, it just disappears as it does in the game. So same thing with the color, but this one, you guys notice the difference? You guys notice something that's not the same between the other two? This one doesn't have the eggs on top. They don't change. They don't get red like the ring around it. So this one is obviously different than the other two. This one reacts differently. It does not have the glowing little eggs on top. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to count these. I lose it. What happened to it? Is it gone? Ah. I can't count those antennas, dude. I can't do it. Maybe. It's... I don't know. I've tried to count it before, and I don't... It seems like it's got like 10. It doesn't seem like it's got a full... 14 on there. This is kind of cool. I've never done this. I'm trying to look at it from below. It's kind of hard. Like I said, this thing's touchy. It doesn't want to let you get close to it at all. So this one has like color patterns around the bottom inside ring. And the door is like in the process of opening or closing. It's kind of interesting. And then also we know about the cable car house with the mural and the box behind the mural. And then the spider webs that show up at a certain time. They do look different in CODEWALKER. They're not as thick. See them? They're definitely not as thick. They're really thin. Very thin. And they're not... And they are called cables. Like spider web cables or something. So, we do know that they are... And it says electric cable. So we do know that they're electrical. These spider webs are electrical. Which is very interesting as well. Before we go looking in the city, I guess we have to now. We already looked at every other friggin' UFO. Besides the Bishop's one. Let's take a look at Mr. Ford Zancudo. kind of hard. Alright. This is how we'll do it. Go over to where the beam is. 3 a.m. It's kind of weird how that beam doesn't show up here in CODEWALKER. Does it? Alright, let's look up. Is the X in the sky directly above anything? I don't think so. I think it's just out there in the sky. I don't think it's directly above anything at all. According to a theory on the forums, the Chiliad UFO is programmed or direct, or what is it? What did you say? It's programmed by Lester? Interesting. There we go. So here is the and check out, this is kind of odd too, the way it like comes in. You know what I mean? Like, anyway, taking a close look at this guy, we know that we have to segregate and rearrange. We know that this image is directly under the ground below this. We took a look inside of this last time, where we can go and look right in the cockpit. A lot of interesting details in here. I have to move it so it goes really slow so we can get a good look. Alright. And I brought up a couple interesting things I noticed within this one as well. It says segregate on their leg. But take a look at the UFO the way you can with this program. So it's all weird looking, the shape and everything, right? But if you kind of like take away these outside flaps and just look at the actual circumference of the UFO itself, it's kind of like a drill, like a, see, this is like razor slashes, like the way this actual circumference of the UFO is. It's really, really cool and interesting. At nighttime, we have these weird ass, I don't know if they're cameras, but it's not the same as the other ones, the bottoms, you know what I mean? The other ones had a completely different bottom. It says danger on it. A lot of weird stuff here. Let's take a look in the city like you guys wanted to. Zach says the Space Monkey stuff is directly connected to the arcade game called Space Monkey in GTA San Andreas. It's really interesting. Okay, where are we? a space monkey billboard. Just to make it complete, let's take a look at the last UFO. Alright. This one is weird when you, like, blow it up. Put sticky bombs on it, rockets, whatever. These weird patterns show up on the actual thing. But there's really nothing inside of it. But this is also strange. This location of this UFO is actually brought up within the newest update of GTA Online, the Doomsday update. When you walk into that room when Clifford shows up on the screen and you start your heists and stuff, there's coordinates that show up really quickly on the top left hand side of the screen, and the coordinates are real coordinates in the game, and they're actually the coordinates to all of the UFOs in the game, including this Bishop's What the Fuck one. Now why is that, guys? Why is that? Is there anything about this building that's interesting? I think so. Take a look at the architecture. It's kind of interesting, but if you take a look at the actual images here, eye fish, a living eye with a tail. We've no real idea what it is either. This one's interesting. The cake. Half cow, half snake, no bull. It's kind of like Bully, is it not? The Bully. If you look at the shield in Bully, it's got the snake on there. There's just a lot of interesting stuff here. It's like a minotaur, but it's not really. You won't believe your eyes or us. An eagle. Peyotes, maybe? That seems to be it for the pictures. The cunt bomb. There doesn't seem to be any interiors for this place either. $23.13. So there's a lot of interesting shit. You know what? There's also that like Ovry or Ofri or Over or whatever the hell it's called gallery, right? That's a good place to maybe inspect. Where the hell are we? Okay. So a lot of these images have been deeply looked at and analyzed by many hunters. And it was always hard to take a look inside. Well, my friends, not anymore. Oh shit, there's a secret room in here? Did you guys ever know that? No fucking shit. So the the Avre Gallery, or whatever, however you say this, it has a secret little room inside, guys. We've all tried to like look through the windows and see what's up in here, but look at this. There's a secret friggin' room in here. No way, Jose. hello. Huh. You know, but there's a lot of speculation on what these could be saying. Like, what are they telling us? We have miasma. We have an arrow above the eye. We have the foot. We have the scent. We have the percentage. How many? 3 in the past. In the past, the future. Look at that shit. Take you. There's 88. Is that a train track? It says 88 right there. Cold, hot. And then this guy's got a big ass ear and then like a circle thing. Could that be the satellite? The big ear satellite dishes, right? Tracked, like an epsilon tract. Arrow going through the heart, you know, follow the arrow. Catch the arrow, it says. Gusher, gusher. Hand, bone. Is it like a chicken bone? Chicken wing? And then the train track thing again. Treacherous. Black. There's instrument. There's a horn. A trumpet. A horn. You know that Trevor has the horns on his truck. We also know he has a horn shampoo in his bathroom. There's a box, a cube, like behind the mural. What is that, a carrot? A carrot! A carrot! A car horn! A car horn! Bitch, I bet you that's what it means. Bet you that's what that's saying. Car horn. What's carrot plus horn? This is fucking interesting to me, dude. The fuck did I just grab? Camp. Bleaker. Paul Curie says that ouvre means egg in French. Oh, so the egg gallery? Are you fucking with me, bro? It's awesome. Angelo Cord says, oh, he's giving me coordinates. I guess I could type all that in here in the coordinates thing to see what you're trying to show me. Yeah, it does, Bass Van Noonan. The ear does look like it's a train coming out of a tunnel. Why does the texture look like Minecraft? Oh, somebody recently, who was it? Oh, it was the guy I was working with. They got bullied out of the friggin' mystery by those, whatever. It's kind of ironic that never mind. True Company. And it was somebody else as well, showed me or told me about how these textures, the reason why they're still blurry when you get close to them is because somehow, like somewhere in the coding, it's meant to distort as you get closer to it or something, so it stays the same. You know what I mean? It doesn't get clearer and crisper as you get closer to it. So that's kind of funny. Why don't they want this to be easy for us to understand? Is that perception? Is that telling us perception? What's this about? Or is that a wave? Like a fucking sound file. What would be this black thing then? And this guy's head is cut off. Look at the bone is just sticking out of his neck. What is something plus 8 3/4? What is that? Volt test. Look at 88. Future past. The train tracks. Volt test. How many gigawatts does it take to get to the center of a Klondike bar? Whoa, there's another secret room. New discovery, guys. This shit. I wonder if I put my nose up against my monitor and then slowly move my head back as I'm staring at it. Maybe the solving and the answer to the mystery will be revealed to me. Right before my eyes. Or maybe not. Let's walk down the hallways of illusion. And I'm not clowning around. Any fans of what I just hinted at would know exactly what I'm talking about. Hatchet-wielding pricks. Anyway. This is very interesting shit, guys. Anything below this place? I got an arrow right here. These weird, like, plates in here. The hell's this? Oh, this is one of the... This is where the Rat Man is hiding. Rat Man discovered. Conspiracy solved. We can go through the walls. This is cool. We could really check out these sewer tunnels and everything, guys, as well. We can really find Rat Man now. Right? The fuck is this? That said something on that. You see that? Tick? What is that? Why the hell does that have a fucking... What the hell? Interesting enough. What's up, John Thrasher? Barcode, nice. Maze Bank, yeah. A lot of interesting stuff in the comments. Let's take a look at the highway code. That's cool, like little secret areas that you can't normally access inside of the casino. Is that an 88? Or is that... Is that 88 right there, or am I going nuts? No, it's not. Be an apex predator, guys. Assembly point, and there's 3 guys here. Huh. Okay. You can get lost in this program. I mean, if you're into the mystery, you can really get lost in this fucker. We're going to be probably ending the broadcast in a couple moments as well, guys. Fuck, if I could find the highway code. I'm not sure if I can remember exactly where. Oh, I wonder if this is going to happen here, too. Yeah, look at that. Look at that billboard. And you can notice this when you're on the train. As you're going down the train, if you look at that billboard, it says invest in red. It's in your interest, and then you get closer to it, and it changes to foreclosure slapped right across it. Maze balls. Look at it, and it has division. Then we have like the division sign over on that egg gallery picture. And we have what? The uranium over here. We have the gigawatts right here. 1.21 gigawatts. A lot of stuff to look at, guys. What's up, Fearless Fox? Oh, the okay, Angela says that the chords that he posted earlier were from the high screen. Yeah, you know what I'll do? We'll do that for the next broadcast. I'll go ahead and have them on the computer, so I don't have to find a way to send them from my phone to the computer. It'll just be a pain in the ass to do that right now. But yeah, we'll type them in. I believe they take us to the UFOs, but we'll see exactly where they take us. I think I'm going to go ahead and end out the episode, guys. I think we did some cool investigations. And there's a lot more, you know. Leave in the comments after this live stream is over. It'll be processed as a video, and then once it's a video, any comments that you post will be saved on the video, so I'll be able to go back, take a look at him, and have an idea for next episode of CODEWALKER, what you guys want me to investigate and check out. So let me know what you guys think, what you guys want to see next. What should we investigate? One thing I think we'll end out with this little piece of info. We have this location, right? The Mineshaft that we can't access. Well, there's really nothing directly behind the door. We knew that though, right? But could it be something that needs a trigger or an activation? Also, directly in line. Let's get completely straight up here. Directly in line. Hopefully I'm looking correctly. If you go out in line from this place, this Mineshaft, go out in the ocean. Where is it? It's really hard to do that kind of shit with CODEWALKER. But the Morse code hatch is conveniently and coincidentally directly in line from that. And we know that geometry is a big thing in this game. They throw it at us in a lot of different clue forms, like on t-shirts and stuff. And it does make sense because in the actual files, not in the files, but on the map, you know that both murals are in line with each other. Where the hell is it? I was going to take a look at the hatch before we signed off. It is in line to that Mineshaft door. Where in the hell? Ah, there we go. And then you have this infamous little hatch. With the GTA 4 Easter egg tied to it. I know that you guys wanted to get to the prison and stuff. We will definitely make that a priority in the next episode. So, let me know what you guys think, what you guys want to see next time. We'll get to the stuff that we didn't have time for today. And also, let me know if you like this series, if you want to still see more episodes from it. When I try out new series and new things like that, you know, new episodes of things, depending on your guys' reactions is all depending on if they happen again. And you guys seem to really enjoy the first episode of the CODEWALKER hunting, so that's why this one was created for you guys today. So if you want another episode, let me know. If you guys like this program, let me know in the comments, or this episode, no, series, whatever this is. This hatch is just so mysterious to me, man. Is it called anything? Let's see if it's called anything in the files. Why, it sure is. Sea hatch. See the eye, see the hatch. C_long. Sea hatch _DEC. Can it be December? I have an interesting theory about December anyway. It's pretty interesting. I'm trying to see if it... Remember last time when we looked at the webs? And you could see exactly when... It said what times it happens at. It was 1 for 1 hour. I'm trying to see if I can find that again. See exactly if there's set times. I'm not seeing it, but I'm not really good at it. I'm still learning. Interesting though, very interesting. Anyway, I think that was a pretty good episode. We got, you know, a lot of interesting things hit and knocked off the list to look at. Levels, hills, country, metadata. Huh. Alright, guys. Well, that was another episode of CODEWALKER. Hunting with CODEWALKER. Thank you guys all for joining. I appreciate it. Hopefully one of these days we can get together, solve this motherfucking mystery. Grand Theft Auto 5 Chiliad mystery. It has been an honor, my friends. So, thank you guys all for jumping in. Everybody that jumped in. If I didn't give you a shout out, that means I just didn't see your name. Sorry about that. But I do appreciate you guys all jumping in. It's been an honor. It's always a pleasure, and I'll see you guys in the next video or broadcast. Stay tuned. Don't forget that Red Dead Redemption 2 now has a release date. Confirmed, my friends. Confirmed. And that release date is October 26th. Get your pre-orders in. Hopefully there's going to be a special edition. I'm stoked. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for jumping in. It was an honor and a pleasure. See you all in the next video or broadcast. Take it easy. Ta-ta, and as motherfucking always. Peace.